Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup, and we have week 3 of the GWA low tier here today, but it's not going to be like a normal draft video. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled about this match, I would recommend skipping ahead 30 seconds a minute to the actual battle. I'm not going to be having a team builder because I didn't really feel like I needed it. I did not play well. I did not prep well, and it definitely will show with what you'll see. This battle is very short. This battle is very bad. So it's just a lesson for me on making sure that when I'm prepping, I'm really prepping. I called exactly what they were going to bring, and I still didn't prep well for it. We're going to see that Crep has a Tera Alcremie with dual dance. I thought that I was going to be able to handle that with a Psych Up Bronzong, getting lost in the sauce there. And I blundered the whole game away. Kind of crazy. When in the back, I could have brought Roar Blastoise. I could have brought a Mold Breaker Encore Hawlucha to be able to Encore that thing. I didn't really do any of that. I figured, those are going to be my win cons for this game. They look very good, but that's just not how you're supposed to prep in this. I did just want to preface this battle and say that I do appreciate all of you guys watching, liking, and subscribing. And I know this isn't my best battle, but next week we're going to come back a lot stronger. We have a good couple of weeks coming up for us, hopefully, and I think my focus on a couple of the other draft leagues that seem a little bit more important, putting a little bit more effort into them, but I cannot forget about this one because it's really important. And it's also my 200th draft game that I played and that I have the stats down at least, so going out like this, it was really tough, but we're gonna come back from this. I hope to battle Crep again in the playoffs and hopefully just destroy them in the end. All right, let's see what Crep is bringing here. All right, a lot of stuff that I did expect. No Arcanine is pretty nice. They do bring both the Tera Captains and Alcremie and the Galarian Articuno. So that's a little bit scary, but I kind of figured that might happen. Let me see. Serena, Swampert, Metagross, Jolteon as well. Makes sense. So Galarian Articuno is probably either Terra Ground or not, like a Terra, and Alcremie is Steel and Water. That's pretty solid. Against this, I do have options for the lead. I don't know, I feel like Swampert is such a free lead into me, actually. Honestly, I could just try to Wall Break with Blastoise, but that only really works if we lead into that Pert. We could also just go Bronzong. That's a very normal lead. If we're in against Pert, we can go for Grass Knot. And if they try to flip turn out or something, we're going to hit them with Rocky. So I think I'll do that. Maybe threaten that I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks. I think they should expect probably Cleavor, because it's an obvious lead most of the time. Yeah, they're going down to the wire just trying to pick their lead, though. Hopefully they end up going with a safe option. Got 9 seconds. All right, there you are. Good luck, have fun too, Crep. They are sitting at 0-2 right now, but I know that their ceiling is way higher than that. And they can definitely do very solid here. I'm pretty happy to see no Graffe, Bostiff, or Appleton, though. Mudpuddle, yeah, that is the Pert. All right, that's a good lead for me, I think. According to what I am thinking. I think we're literally just going to click Grass Knot versus this thing. Right? No reason to overthink it. They probably just set up their rocks, which are very good into me. I don't really have good ways to get those away. They're going to bulk up in my face. Wow. That's insane. All right. I'm glad I'm clicking Grass Knot turn 1. Yeah, that does over 50. So they are just they're just lefties. Okay, Bronzong versus Pert. That's pretty normal for like max defensive. I guess they could just be like max HP, max attack, Adamant. If that, then Knockoff's gonna come through. It's not gonna do too much though. I think we just go for another one. So they're gonna withdraw. So no rocks up against me right now. It's really good. Pale Sky. That's the Articuno, yeah. Okay. Articuno takes 0 damage. I'm worried about this thing setting up on me. Heavy Slam does a decent amount of damage. They can obviously have recover and stuff. I think I'm just gonna scout and see what they go for. I think. I really don't want to throw it here though, because I could just go hard Cleavor. I don't know. It looks like they're built defensively. You know what? We're just gonna go Incineroar. Just play it really safe. If they want to Terra Ground, Terra Blast here, it's a great play. But we'll see. We're just gonna go to our AV Incin. So they're just gonna Reflect. Okay. So they're Light Clay. Reflect, I'm assuming Light Screen. Knockoff is really solid. I can also just Fake Out, which I think is going to be the best option. They might switch out, but they might also just try to get the Hazard up. So they don't really have a great, or not the Hazard, the screen up. I don't think they have a great switch into this thing. And that's why I'm clicking Fake Out here. Swampert's already pretty chipped, so it's not like they have that good switch into me. They also see Blaze. Guess I probably could have gone into him here if they're not really an attacking variant. Let's see, if they're Terra Ground, they just stay in, okay, and no Terra. Alright, that Fake Out did absolutely nothing. I'm assuming that they're going to be like max HP, max defense. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Like Bold. We're just going to knock off here. Get that Light Clay gone. So they're gonna Hurricane. Hurricane does 99. Wow. Alright, so they definitely have some investment, but no more Clay. We'll definitely take that. Looks like Darkest Lariat's probably a roll to kill here. I'm just gonna go for it. It's very solid into their team. So they just withdraw. What do we see here? Fallens? No. Yeah, the Alcremie. Okay. Alcremie, oh, the Rocky Helmet. Okay. And that did no damage. They're probably max Fizz Def. I do like Cleavor to try to get my rocks up here, or just go to the Bronzong. They might Terra Water here, so I'm gonna go to the Zong. If they Terra Steel, then this thing's an issue. Especially if they start clicking Acid Armor. Okay, they're gonna Terra. I'm hoping for Terra Water here. What's it gonna be? It is the water. Okay. I think that's less of a threat for me to deal with. And they're gonna Acid Armor, okay. So they must be stored power on this thing. This is sketchy now. Yeah, I guess I do just have a lot of physical attackers. Incineroar, Darkest Lariat still doing a decent chunk. I could just try chipping this thing down, but if they're Calm Mind, it's tough. I really just don't want to get swept by this thing, you know? Which I don't think that they will be able to do. It's just a little sketchy. Let me click Grass Knot once into them. So they are just going to show Calm Mind. Alright. +1, this Grass Knot's going to do nothing. Yeah, that does 0. I forgot the Rocky Helmet hits me too. Yeah, definitely wish I had better moves on this thing now. Alright, I think we're going to go Incin here. They're +1 special attack. How much does Terra Blast do? I need to figure out their last two moves, because if they're Draining Kiss Terra Blast, then this thing beats them. This Bronzong always beats them, which is crazy to say, but they can't actually beat me. We're gonna go Incin here. Let's see what they throw off. They Calm Mind again. That's fine. Fake Out is doing like 5% here. I'm not sure if that's actually worth it. We're just gonna Darkest Lariat. They should do a third-ish. So they're gonna Acid Armor. They are faster as well. That does absolutely no damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, through Reflect. That makes sense. That makes sense. I am surprised to see that they're faster than me, though. I'm going to Darkest one more time. So they are Draining Kiss. I'm assuming that they're going to be stored power on this thing as well, which would be unfortunate for me. We're going to keep them decently low. And get a little bit of health back here. Do I preserve this thing? I don't think I can. They will just Draining Kiss. I'm assuming that last move has to be stored power. Because if not, then I mean, it's free if it's not. What do I do here then? I could go into my Cleavor, but they're +4. They're just getting too much back. How much does Terra Ground Dugtrio do? Actually does a bunch. Being Choice Banded. I think we're gonna go Terra Ground Dougie. Yeah, we're in a bad spot here. I definitely want to hope for a crit. But if that doesn't happen, it's not horrible. Let's just EQ. Throw off this Terra Ground. We're definitely in a bad spot. I knew this thing was going to be sketchy. If they're stored power, I do think that they end up beating my Bronzong. Potentially. At the very end, I mean, they'll be +6 in defense, special attack, special defense. I guess they don't really do very much to me. We can probably outlive them. We do a decent chunk there. They're just Draining Kiss. Okay. Just gonna Draining. Oh my goodness, they get so much back there. We're gonna lower the speed. I don't really think that matters too much. We're banded, obviously. I guess I could have gone into this thing to lower the speed before sacking off Incineroar for a knockoff. But we're gonna go for another Earthquake here. And then I think it's just Bronzong versus this thing. Yeah, bring him down to 50. Yeah, this is very, very bad, I would say. Alright, -2 speed. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we gotta go Bronzong here. And we have to click Psych Up. Obviously, we're not doing too much to them. Maybe it would have been better to have Terra Steel. I don't know, but we Psych Up here. Maybe I should be counting the PPs at this point. But we're going to be here for a while. They've used a bunch of Draining Kisses. Alright. We're psyched up now. Okay, so we're +4, +2, +2. And they're +4, +3, +3. I'm just going to click Psych Up again. As they are just Terra Blast. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do very much. Alright. Not being stored power is actually good. And we're Rest on this thing. Yeah, we can live another 2 Terra Blasts no matter what. I'll just go for Grass Knot, as they will Terra. That brings us down to 92. We always live. Oh, but I just grass knotted to take damage. I just threw. Hey, I'm gonna get swept by this thing now. I should have just clicked rest that turn. Because the Rocky Helmet. I'm getting 6-0'd now. Oh man, I just threw so badly. Wow. Yeah, if I just rest there, then I actually just beat them 1v1. That was very, very stupid of me. Wow, I cannot believe I did that. My play might be just going Blastoise and setting up. Yeah, I completely forgot I didn't put Rocky Helmet in my Calyx. I mean, they're just getting so much back. Cleavor, I could potentially crit with this X-Scissor, which will kill. They don't kill me with a Draining Kiss. So if they Terra Blast, they're going to be a lot lower. Come on, give me this crit. No crit. Rocky, obviously. And we live this Draining Kiss. So we have another chance to crit at least. Yeah, I knew this thing was going to be a threat. Guess I should have just brought Haze on something. Come on, give me it. Dang. Alright, we're gonna die. I wonder if they set up here. Nah, they just Draining Kiss. Alright. Think it's turtle time. Is it now? I have Encore in the back too. Man, I didn't even remember about my Encore. Alright, I'm stupid for that. I could have easily beat this thing with Hawlucha and won the game. Why am I being so stupid, man? If I'm +2 special attack, I'm doing like 14%. I don't even know if it's worth it. We're just gonna go for Dark Pulse. Go for flinches. A Draining Kiss. Yeah, that does way too much, man. I cannot believe that I didn't even think about Encore as well. I'm just not in the right headspace here. Wow. I guess we'll just get the Smash up. I don't know, man. I threw real hard. Man, I cannot believe I didn't even remember about my stupid Encore. How does that kill? That's an insane roll, actually. That's literally the max roll they could have gotten. A 1 out of 16. Yeah, and then Hawlucha obviously dies here. Alright, what happens if we crit close combat? I don't think it kills. We're gonna go for it no matter what. But yeah, I just played this really stupidly. I don't know what I was thinking, especially with Bronze on, because we just beat this thing 1v1. Click Calm Mind for some reason. Click Acid Armor to rub it in my face. Yeah, they just Draining Kiss. Good game to prep. I mean, it is good prep. I just was completely stupid. I had all the tools to beat this thing, and I just didn't. But good game. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and sub. See you in the next one.